Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Chats with Charlie, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Today we're joined by very special guest. He has over 1,000 games in the junior ranks, 400 plus pro. Check the game notes. He only gives two options. It's Tom Frater. Tom, how are we doing today?
Good. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I apologize. That was last year's media star for this segment, so I apologize. Sorry, go ahead, Charlie.
We're doing improve a little better than last year.
Yeah, okay.
So Tom, what do you got on the cup today, big guy?
I have just a regular OG black coffee.
Regular OG.
Again, I switch it. Sometimes I have a double, sometimes I have a black. Again, I got to watch my girlish figure, so today's black.
Tea Money does it all, everyone. He does it all. And I'm just drinking a green tea because this is tea time with Tom as well. Tom, you've been doing this gig for a while now, seen it all, been through it all. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite memory of maybe me, because you've been my equipment manager for the past 5 years now, and also the past 20 plus years?
The 20 plus years, there's a lot of memories, and so I can't nail down one, but I definitely know a couple for you, working with you, Charlie, for the past 3 years. They're kind of combined memories. It's more of, one is the way you play. So every game, if you don't have a mark on your face, you don't feel like you played that hard. So I remember this year, one of our coaches you had gotten cut, and it was a little cut. And you came back to the bench and he was like, no, take a shift off. And you were like, no, I'm ready to go. And I finally looked at the coach and I said, no, he wears that as a badge of honor. So I love that about you. The second thing is, I guess, was your first year, and you've grown so much as a player. I know the first year you used to talk to me, you get really nervous, and there was a lot of scratching on the sides. The second thing was, I used to see you used to be like a pig pen. So you would come off the ice, and you would literally yard sale your equipment all over the room, to the point of you were pulling your base layers off with everything. It was all over the room, and I remember that. And Charlie, you've grown so much as a hockey player, as well as, helping me out. Finally, you hang your equipment up properly, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Tom. Wow, I was not ready for that one. Mm-hmm. Over the years, Tom, ups and downs. What's the most challenging part of being an equipment manager, and what's maybe the most rewarding part of being an equipment manager? The
rewarding part is being on Coffee Time with Charlie. It's the relationships I build with every person, every athlete we've had, I've worked with for the past 20, 25 years. I know your goal, or everyone's goal, is to probably make the National Hockey League, and sometimes that doesn't happen. But I get a kick out of those players that reach the NHL or the American Hockey League, but I also get a kick out of seeing players 20 years down the line having a family and dealing, working at great jobs such as insurance or police or the business world. I know Brett Foy, he's a dentist now, so I couldn't believe that. So it's been great. Again, Brendan Taylor, our old D coach, he played for me.
Loves a good Mike and Ike, by the way.
Loves great Mike and Ike.
Nice.
So yeah, again, he's following his dream, so I get a kick out of that. Challenging, I guess, is to please everyone. I think I try to please everyone. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way, and again, I can do it a nice way of saying sorry I can't do it, or I can do a little more firm.
Again, Tom only has two options. We can't say what the options are, but it's only two options.
That's right.
They're very similar. You're also known for your outfits and your styles and your shoe game, your hat game, all that.
Fire. It's fire.
It's fire, everyone. For all the kids watching, it's fire. Who on the team would you say has the worst shoe game or style, and why is it Ryan Struthers?
Well, again, he thinks his going out shoes as well is like his kind of grass cutting shoes.
Yeah, they're 5-on-1. You can play tennis and them.
You can do anything. It's a Reebok aerobic. It was great in the 90s or the 80s during the aerobic stage. He also steals his mom's Birkenstocks, which I don't understand. So yeah, Struthers is...
He's a mess.
He is a mess.
He is a mess.
Yeah. His head's way too small. Have you seen, like, he's literally got like the forced snap.
That's a tough one to take, buddy.
It is.
And who has the best, would you say?
You're getting up there, Charlie. For hack game, I'm trying to take Luke Neese under my wing.
He is
He's getting better. Quinn Binney's trying to kind of weasel into that role. but Nice is pretty good. Charlie, I take a lot of aspirations from you. Like again, if you see the hat this year that we bought the players, you used to wear those a lot to the locker room, so I used to take a look, and that rope hat. So you're starting to get up there. I like the vintage look. Your shoe game's decent. You've got to get a few more pairs. What am I rocking today?
Tom's rocking the black military 4s.
Yeah.
For everyone watching at home, I don't know if you can see those, but again, they're fire.
Yeah.
But Tom, you have a lot of shoes, lots of hats.
Yeah.
We all know the rule: the shoe matches the hat.
That's correct.
And what would you say your favorite hat be, and what would your favorite
Well,
shoes
it's
be?
usually a Yankee hat. I
Yeah.
need to have a Yankee hat.
How about them Jays though?
I have a few Jays. There's one team I won't buy. Trash Boston hat. So I guess my favorite shoe of all time is it's called an Air Max 90 Bacon. So it's got the colors of a strip of bacon. So brown, pink, reds. So I know a hat company came out with a New York Yankees, but the same colors. So I had to buy that to match it. So that would probably be my biggest or my best hat combo.
There it is. Always fire.
Yeah.
Always fire. So Tom, doing this gig for a while now, you have to have some sort of ritual or routine. Sit down for game days or prep the boys for, maybe a big Friday night home game or Sunday home game or even on the road. But
Yeah.
what's your? Do you have any rituals, and what are they?
Well, I always like to be at the rink early. So I usually get here around 7 on 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. game day. I like to be early. It takes me about 3 hours to sharpen everyone's skates. We go through the rooms. We have to set the visiting rooms up. And hopefully, again, when you guys show up, I'm just kind of sitting there having a coffee, kind of waving to you and having a conversation.
Yeah.
The one thing I always have to do, and I know I got in trouble early on in my career, I always have to have a coffee for warm-up. I go out for warm-up not to look at watch you guys play. I go out for warm-up to make sure you guys don't knock down all my sticks. So yeah, coffee always during warm-up. So now the tables have turned. I'm gonna ask Charlie a few questions on guess the price of your equipment. I'm pretty, as Charlie can attest to, I'm pretty hard on the guys for wasting product, and the reason why is it costs so much. So I'm gonna ask Charlie, how much does his equipment cost? So first is your game jersey, including your name and number. What does that cost?
Well, it's probably priceless right now, but I'll probably go around all in $300.
Nope, it's $240, but still, pretty expensive for a
Pretty
game
expensive,
sweater.
yeah.
Next thing is your sticks. I know you had this year, you're a bit of a princess. We had to get all these different textures on your shafts and grips and colors. What does one of your game sticks cost?
Are we going off of like the discount from CCM?
We're going our
retail?
price. We're
Okay.
going like what the Steelheads pay to the CCM, to CCM.
150 a stick?
Close, it's 137.
Oh, we're spot on. Pretty much.
Yeah, you're pretty good, you're pretty good. Okay, so your new true pair of skates, that's what you wear now, true?
Yeah.
Including with holders and steel, what does that cost?
I'm gonna go with $1,300.
You're way off on that. You're going high. It's $699.
Oh, I'm not that expensive,
All right,
actually.
and the last one, again, because I'm a nice guy and I like you, Charlie, is you wanted this year, you always like to candy cane your stick.
Yes.
And use it in black, and you tear up all my 1-inch tape. So what I did was go out and buy you half-inch tape.
Yep.
And you go through probably one of those a day? Would you go through one of those rolls a day?
If I do 3 sticks, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So how much does that cost me?
I want to say per roll,
Yeah.
$20.
$20 a roll?
15.
No.
10.
No,
$5.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Again, you're way off. You're way off. So
Well, Tom, this has been lovely. And thank you so much for joining us on this special edition of Coffee Chats with Charlie.
so I'm glad I'm at coffee time chats with Charlie compared to the last.
Yeah, that was a mess last year.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Well, this has been Coffee Chats with Charlie, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Tom, thank you once again.
Thanks, Charlie.